Kabaka Pyramids Contraband is just hitting shelves around the world.
A long time the Rasta man I want them.
But it's already causing quite a stir in the global reggae dancehall space.
I can't breathe.
The Lyrical Pyramid will be here to chat the project and perform tracks live from the album. Fresh from his European tour, Bounty Killer makes another significant donation to charity.
You know, these places need a lot of support.
But how successful was the tour? The Warlord answers as well as speaks his mind on a number of current topical issues, including
Uncle D-Man.
Tommy Lee's arrest.
I'm just saying that's a disrespect.
Ignore what you feel.
How does a gospel artist justify changing a few words of Dovey Magnums' sexually explicit song, Bawl Out, and now calls it a gospel track that Bounty Killer thinks is a good idea?
You name me a Bawl Out.
That artist will be here to answer.
You know them can't cut with vibes.
And can't cut with vibes, says Bryan Art in his latest single. All coming up right here on our stage, plus this week's E-News and more. Welcome to our show, everyone. I am Winfred Williams. We'll be right back.
Reaching more and more screens around the world every week. Onstage, so much more than entertainment.
Stories now making our E-News and reviews this week.
Time is
It seems as if no matter how hard he tries, Tommy Lee's demons just keep coming back to haunt him.
Uncle D-Man.
Ever since Tommy Lee was implicated in a lottery scamming case 2 years ago, the artist just can't seem to catch a break. His career has been clouded in legal issues.
I'm sorry for the wrong things that I've done.
The cops them know, I don't know the problem. They must say I can't work, you know. Come off of the plane step, them meet we, so if you give them the documents and them set them give it back, so we must turn back and go back on the plane.
And the explanation given was that they didn't want you in the country, right?
Yeah. Every year Sunfest keep and I can't get to perform on them thing, you know them way there.
His latest episode was on Saturday night, where he was detained by the Counter-Terrorism and Organized Crime Investigation Branch. The artist, who was in 2014 arrested and charged for breaches under the Law Reform Fraudulent Transaction Special Provisions Act, has had a rocky relationship with Jamaican law enforcement ever since,
See me when you see me, yo.
causing the cancellation of his appearances
27 show them lock off for me already.
and casting a shadow over his career. In recent time, though, it seemed as if he caught a break and things started to turn around for the artist.
Desert and foot and.
As expressed in his latest interview on stage, January of this year.
You were suffering. You weren't able to go on a lot of shows, and all of that was lifted.
Them not pressure me again, I respect that, you know.
So your appeal to them to give you a break and give you a chance, they heard your appeal
Yeah,
and
man.
decided to ease off the pressure.
Yeah, man, I feel my pain. Then I say I can't work, but my thing up and now, my thing I free up and be a thing as a man, I give thanks, respect to everybody, same way as me.
Did you meet with them and want to come to an agreement? Say, boy, I'm not going to trouble no more, or something like
So
that?
I'm not getting in trouble for that, I do right.
But this report on Saturday was a major blow for the shook artist.
Father, protect me, please.
That's why I'm on them, that's low, my brethren. I'm going to do my thing, because I'm not see a reason. Every individual as police good, you know. Anytime I see police, the worst thing a man could have do, man, I face the police beside me. If a man want me hate him, you see me? Me and police.
Show police respect in
Respect,
Jamaica.
right, sure. Me and no police, so I don't know why real problem where. I don't know where it come from and where it come from. I don't know them way there.
Superman flying in the sky. Captain Spotter, catch a bad guy.
Tommy Lee is being represented by attorney Ernie Smith, who on Tuesday filed a writ of habeas corpus, forcing police to justify detaining the artist within 7 days or release him. More on this developing story in the days to come.
And Clarendon gets its first signature night. Here's Jason Williams.
The venue is Murray's Fish and Jerk Hut, and when we talk about Appleton Signature Nights, we're talking about a whole lot of vibes, a whole lot of patrons. Appleton mixes all night, and of course, music.
Yeah!
Tonight, the man in charge is Agent Sasko.
Big up every massive and big up every soul. I said good always triumph over evil. Yes, and a father God and for back. It's always a great vibe, you know, sharing the music with the people. It's
a fantastic experience in the sense of for food, rum, and reggae. It's really bringing entertainment to Clarendon.
Put them full up in
You know, Clarendon has a stigma attached to it in terms of crime, and we still want people to know that, listen, people can still come out and enjoy themselves in a safe environment.
If they would only leave up.
It's the first time here at Murray's, and I mean, it was awesome, right? I mean, it's an excellent turnout, and people had a great time. Sasko always deliver. I mean, we went back in time. We got some new stuff, and it was great energy all night.
Rich, never born poor, like sand from the beach, our blessing is sure.
Very wonderful and stuff, I enjoying and full of vibe and everything. That the band was good, music was great and stuff like that, and Agent Sasko put his effort and great performance.
Felt nice and very intimate. So this signature series, you know, I have to applaud Appleton and what they are doing for the music. Hey, something I said you got to live. In terms of, you know, presenting live music, you know, proper presentation, and people get a chance to really experience the music in a different kind of way. The Rastaman, them as a repatriation. Marcus Garvey did a preach the migration.
The next one is definitely, it's on June 28th, of course, always a Thursday, and it will be Sanchez. And you know what? People, just do your research, come out with your song requests. It should be a 1 hour show, but I'm sure it can't. You know, all his good stuff will not be in 1 hour. So come out early, get your space, have your Appleton Estate cocktails, and it should be really a blast.
Go, JG, go do something about.
All right, so those are the stories making our e-news and reviews for this week. But stay with us right here on stage. Still to come, Kabaka Pyramids' long-awaited Contraband is just hitting shelves, but is already causing a stir in the global reggae dancehall space. The Lyrical Pyramid will be here to chat the project.
We have a different mind.
And perform tracks from the album. Fresh from his European tour, Bounty Killer makes another significant donation to charity.
You know, these places need a lot of support.
But how successful was the tour? The Warlord will be here to answer, as well as to speak his mind on a number of current issues, including
Uncle D-Man,
Tommy Lee's arrest. How does a gospel artist justify changing a few words of Dovey Magnums' sexually explicit song? Bawl Out, and now calls it a gospel track. That Bounty Killer is endorsing, technically. The artist will be here to answer that question for us. And can't cut with vibes, says Bryan Art in his latest single. All coming up right here on our stage. We'll be back.
King Jesus love me. Me no shame, me a call out. Jesus name me Bawl.
Reaching more and more screens around the world every week. On stage, so much more than entertainment.
Can't cut with vibes, says Bryan Art in his latest single. Bryan is on our set right now with the video for the single. Bryan, sir.
Yeah,
welcome, man. Bless up.
Respect.
Explain the title for us.
Can't Cut with Vibes. Well, Can't Cut with Vibes is just a light-hearted, profound but light-hearted track about us as Jamaicans. Mm-hmm. You know, it speaks to our diversity in terms of, you know, even our looks, racial mix, and our behavior. We have presence. We always bring some life and a vibe to the room. But we are cool still, and we always just have a vibe that people want to share. Even though you might find that there are some people who might not like us for it, but the majority of people, wherever we go, always receive us well and want to be a part of us and share in that kind of Jamaican vibe. And it makes us feel good and want to sing about it.
To reinforce that nobody can cut our vibes,
Exactly.
even though most people are supporters of our vibe.
Exactly.
So you're going after those who are detractors.
Oh, not really, As a matter of fact, we have to sing positive things to ourselves sometimes. As a matter of fact, I'm just hoping that also we can kind of, galvanize some kind of movement or a general thought, in people that will, bring us back to where we can start seeing ourselves more in a positive light. We just love our country like that, and we just feel like if I sing a song like this and share it with the country, just you can get more people to start seeing the country in a positive light and just help to bring people to think positive and do positive.
All right, let's go to the song now.
So you never know. You never know. In my voice, you should have known, man, I'm Jamaican. Not because we look so cool and I'm a Ray-Ban. Yeah, real vibes, man, I promote. Some of them don't know me, but them ready for salute. You know them can't cut with vibes. More love, more life. You know them can't cut with vibes. More love, more love, more life. Them can't cut with vibes. Well, we got it in we blood. Roots stepping anytime we touch the road. Cut with vibes. Well, we got it in we blood. Roots stepping every time. Hey, give me the greens, but I want no bacon. And if you deal with certain things, but I want no shaken. Yo, humble youth in our creation. And I don't work for praise and congratulations. Certain things we don't support. Give thanks for what we have and what we don't do without. They can't cut with vibes. More love, more life. Can't cut with vibes. More love, more life. Them can't cut with vibes. Well, we got it in we blood. Full stepping anytime we touch the road. Cut with vibes. Well, we got it in we blood. Full stepping every time. Oh, you would never know. You see the black, you see the green, you see the gold, but you never know. Cause you never see the depth of the soul when we go. Certain things we don't promote. Give thanks for what we have and what we don't do without. Them can't cut with life. More love, more life.
All right, there you have it. Can't cut with vibes. More love, more life, says Bryan Art. Bryan, great song, man.
Yeah, man. Give thanks, man.
Sounds good, really nice. Very uplifting, positive, clean reggae song. So, how would you sum up where you are now in terms of your career?
I wouldn't even try summing it up. Pretty much right now, I was kind of laid back a little bit and trying to focus on some other things and, just living life, more love and more life. And, find that we love music, but there are other things that we love too. And we just, find some time to.
So music is part-time, you're saying?
No, man. Music is always full-time. Full-time so much that if I wanted to focus on anything else, I would have had to put down music for a little bit to do that. And now I'm like full circle. And, because when I'm focusing on music, it's like I just can't do anything else. Because music is just my life, my number one, always.
And is this part of a wider project or what?
Oh, yes, it is. Eventually, the album, this is the second single out, and we're going to be putting out an EP following this, and then, the album.
Okay. Who are your fans? Where are they? Who are they?
All over the place. I find that because of the type of music that I have, like even some of my most popular songs like Get It, is that that song was like a household song. You know, I find that like from grandmothers all the way down to babies sing that song.
What's coming up for you that you wish to talk about?
Okay, well, right now, this is my primary focus right now, this project. I'm working with Gumshan Band. You probably remember Gumshan Band, who were the musicians for Berry Saman. And they and I did a lot of work from my earliest projects coming along. And right now, we're really focusing a lot of energies on this. We have done some run like on the road, you know, like with them, but we kind of decided that we're gonna come back to Jamaica and just settle down, get the repertoire up, and just get things back to a level and then hit the road again.
When will that happen? The getting up the repertoire, I suspect you're talking about the album, the finishing of the album.
There will be overlaps because we're gonna be out there sometime this summer. Definitely, we have stuff booked over until September that we're gonna be doing. And
the album will come when? About when? Can you put the
No,
timeline?
I can't promise anything for the album, but we're trying to finish the EP for the summer.
For the summer this year?
Yeah.
Well, Bryan, sir, all the very best with this track and the album.
I appreciate it.
We look forward to its coming and so on, and all the very best with your career out there in this time. And we hope your lessons, your message is received.
I hope so too.
All right,
I have a strong feeling that it will.
All right. There you have him in the segment, Bryan Art, on our stage. Stay with us, still to come right here on stage. How does a gospel artist justify changing a few words of Dovey Magnums' sexually explicit song, Bawl Out, and now calls it a gospel track?
Sweet Holy Spirit, you're so good to me.
Fresh from his successful European tour, Bounty Killer makes another significant contribution to charity.
Feel like I can't breathe, in this a suffocation.
Contraband, Kabaka Pyramid. Wow. We'll be back.
When the youths can't write and can't read, many can't spell, but that them a boy under. You can't tell them on different from.
Reaching more and more screens around the world every week. On stage, so much more than entertainment.
How does a gospel artist justify changing a few words of Dovey Magnums' sexually explicit song, Bawl Out, and now calls it
Jesus, we can't hold it. You name me a ball out.
a gospel track? The artist is Chozenn, who is now on our set to answer. Sir, Chozenn.
I greet you with the love of Jesus Christ.
And I accept, sir.
Bless you.
Welcome. Good to have you.
It's a pleasure.
Okay.
It's a childhood dream. Honestly, it's a pleasure.
To be on this stage?
With you.
With Winford Willie?
Yes. I look at you from Frankfield, Clarendon, countryman.
Really?
This is dreams, man. This is just God. God is just blowing my mind right now.
Well, you know, I'm flattered by it, but I don't know, man. How do you justify this record?
Yes, what you have to understand, first and foremost, Winford, Christ was a radical man. So if you are a man of God, you can't just be surface Christian. Winford, I'm not an escapist. I strongly oppose escapism. We have to face the harsh reality. Social media has poisoned the mind of our youth. Drugs, guns, sex, it's even at the church.
So, but Dovey's song is a sexually explicit one.
Yes, it is.
Which we would think that a Christian would be listening to.
Christians are humans.
So you listen to any kind of records?
Listen, we can't help what we hear at times. But what I have to say...
Clarify it for me. Did you go looking for Dovey's song?
I didn't have to go. It found me.
It found you?
It found me naturally. It just found, because the harsh reality is in our buses, taxis, and sadly in our homes.
Okay, sadly.
The Lord deposited this song, poof, like a breadfruit in my spirit. It just dropped, poof. Then the Spirit of the Lord convicted me and said, remember you were in the world. Remember you were on Magnum Kings and Queens of Dancehall. That was your college. Now you're a graduate. I want you to go back and impact the culture. With my message, we have to tap into the culture and invade the culture with the word of God. We're now in an era where bad is now the new good. And the good is now being wronged.
Okay.
So this is just saying to the young people, anything bad can become good. Winford, you see the first line? Ignore what you're feeling. Woof! Is a contender uppercut that in a flesh, you know. And flesh just rile up. Because flesh will try to counteract everything that spirit does. You see the second line? Your purpose, God revealing, is a knockout punch that flesh gets, you know.
Yes.
So flesh will go rile up. And the church.
You take a song that is speaking to sexuality, bedroom sexual action, and the melody and the rhythm are the same, and you put your own words to it, and you think you will change sinners to follow Christ when they listen to it?
Listen, we hear the bad every day.
Yes.
Where's the good?
The secular receivers of the song.
I understand you.
Wouldn't they be reminded by your song?
Let me say this to you. I see where you're going.
That flesh thing that you talked about.
Watch this. Watch
because
this
of the melody and the rhythm.
Respectfully, this song is an antidote. It's a personal thing. You just need to renew your mind. Because guess what? You now have the option. You see, this song, the agenda that God is using me to do to invade the culture. Wait till you hear the alkaline one. Pick on the side. Them have listen, God, yesterday you them will listen to the alkaline, the vibes, cartel, the family, and me. Response for them. I'm going to be that option. You hear the bad, but the good. We need to stop the surface Christians. We run from warfare.
So you are prepared.
Ready.
To go on every rhythm that
anointed and appointed, ready. I go and beat them with the word of God.
Oh.
Ready.
Wow.
I was over there, you know.
Yes.
In 2015, I did a song, say, a scripture me a fling, hold them here. The biggest song in dancehall now is a shoulder me a fling, hold them there. Oh, the church now defend me.
Yes.
It sound close. I have another song, say, let that belt. Then me have another secular artist, say, a belt buckle, I beat them with. So listen, they have been using the gospel for years.
So you say they're
so watch this now. So the earth is the Lord's and the fullness thereof. Me I go take back some of them songs and clean it up and give to the people.
All right, so we're talking of. Let's give those who haven't heard the song yet.
Bless you.
A little piece of it, right?
Ignore what you're feeling. Your purpose, God revealing. Don't stop. Push on. Me show love cause I got in me. Words of wisdom busting on me. Lead me and lead greatness in me. No lack God provide for me. Lord God, oh you want so good. You shame the devil, me know you're good. Me can't hold it. Jesus, me can't hold it. You name me a ball out. I begin me a fi call out. Sweet Holy Spirit, you're so good to me. King Jesus love me. Me no shame me a call out. Jesus name me ball out. Sweet Holy Spirit, you're so good to me. I know Jesus love me. Growing up, me never seen no mommy. Regular me ask granny, me daddy. She won 15 away. I'm if they tell you about hungry. Man go through some real struggle, real dead pain. The way me stressed out is that me going insane. Mentally, physically, emotionally, literally. I don't know what to do. You see right now. But see I swear like Ryan Mark. I swear every day. Fat house, Red Hills and Portmore. Next year, me a go buy couple. You name me a ball out. I regular me a fi call out. Sweet Holy Spirit, you're so good to me. King Jesus love me. Me no shame me a call out. Jesus name me ball out. Sweet Holy Spirit, you're so good to me. I know Jesus love me. Me show love cause I got in me. Words of wisdom busting on me. Lead me and lead greatness in me. No lack God provide for me. Lord God, oh you want so good. You shame the devil, me know you're good. Me can't hold it. Jesus, me can't hold it. You name me a ball out.
Jesus name me a ball out. Watch out, sinners. This is an artist.
Radical ministry.
Radical ministry.
A young man that's on fire for the king.
You're blazing right now.
No, stop. Watch me.
And the young people are on to you?
Hey, I've been on countless amount of school tours. Go on YouTube now. Check out the IG page and see the impact, the cultural invasion, the unashamed impact what the Lord is using
you're
me
going
to
after
do.
the wrongdoers in dancehall. Those who are...
No, I love,
Yes?
I'm not against people, I'm against sin.
Yes, so the sinners in dancehall who are singing sinful lyrics, you're going to sing them.
Winfred, I'm not thinking people. Yes. I'm thinking sin. Because lesbians, homosexuals, me love everybody. Me love the rapists, them, me love everybody. Because I love people, I don't love sin.
So
I'm giving God's love and compassion.
So would you if the selectors in dancehall spin Duffy's song or yours first, then praise God first, then give some thanks and praise to the Almighty first, and then play yours after. Would that be okay with you?
As long as the word is being heard, because a lot of the overly critical people and religious people will say, this is a mockery, and God this and God is always doing a new thing. And a lot of people won't get it, but even back then, Christ was branded the friend of sinners. They said he's a blasphemer. And the same so them beat me. My father, Christ, he got the backlash, literally. They're beating me with words. I'm on the hill chilling and being obedient to God. You understand? So it is well.
Some of your background for us. You did Magnum.
In terms of, I don't want to go deep, but I'm an event planner. I'm behind a lot of these events in this country. But for client confidentiality, a lot of people bring their ideas to me. I'm a marketer, a holistic marketer. So people bring their ideas to me, I wash them off, present it back to them. That's how I pay my bills. Ministry don't pay my bills. This is my purpose. And this song is not for sale. This song is for the people.
It's free?
Free.
So your music is always free?
No, because I released an album in October. For instance, Winsford, we have to be real. If I spend $500,000 on an album, we want to make back the operation costs. Yes. So if you want to sow into the ministry and buy a CD, I'm grateful. But it's not the core. The core is not to say, grab income. Because the Lord bless us in many other ways. For disobedience and this, and it better than the sacrifice. So obedient here, and he bless you another way.
All right, so you're from Clarendon. Where in Clarendon?
Frankfield. I place them Andrew Hill.
Okay. Are you still there?
No,
based there?
No, the Lord put me on the hill. I stay in contact with my roots because recently, Edwin Allen High School, that's my alma mater, and I did a massive After Champs Family Fund Day for my school. The agenda is to raise money to build a stand. And we're going to build that stand for Edwin Allen because while Edwin Allen triumphs on the track, Ivona Davis, you saw what she did at Champs? So I started an After Champs initiative in Clarendon. Ding Dong come down there and the kids them love him. We have to be real. The kids them love him and I had the ministry aspect to it. Make the youth them know say the gospel sweet and a sugar.
Sweet indeed, my friend.
Heart of love.
So good to have you on our stage. By the way, Bounty Killer is supporting your song.
Wow.
He says it's a great idea. I should have told
Bless you.
Yes,
Wow.
he says.
Big up the general.
The general says a good idea.
And look at that. I have so much love for the Rasta community. We are in trouble.
I'm going to bring you back, come talk to us, guys.
Love you.
Your approach is very different and unique. We need something. And maybe
Bless you.
Maybe it's what you're putting
When
forward.
you're ready, just clear the stage, man, and we just give God some glory, man.
Okay, well, even that is...
Yeah, man,
it's
move
quite
up
possible,
some stuff
my
and
friend. That is not a problem. We don't even have to think about that. We just need to put it together and call it.
Ready.
All right, so there you have it in this segment, Chozen. All right, stay with us right here on stage, still to come. Kabaka Pyramids, the long-awaited Contraband is just hitting shelves, but already causing quite a stir in the global reggae dancehall space. The Lyrical Pyramid will be here. Fresh from his European tour, Bounty Killer makes another significant donation to charity. But how successful was the tour? The Warlord answers as well as speaks his mind on a number of current topical issues.
Enough time we take gospel song, y'all let me ride my nature, and split it over so we make hardcore song. So we're wrong if have a gospel artist take a hardcore song and flip it to a gospel song.
All coming up right here on our stage. We'll be back.
Everywhere you pass, man, want to go
more and more screens around the world every week. On Stage, so much more than entertainment.
Fresh from his European tour, the Warlord Bounty Killer makes another significant donation to charity.
This is just a little finger of the things that we want to do.
The second such donation in just 3 months.
Them are my little angel them.
To the institution where the DJ made his entry to the world.
Any good thing is a good deed.
The Kingston Jubilee Hospital.
I said I would be continuing.
Yes.
It was just the partnership was really starting, but you know, these places need a lot of support.
Yes.
So it's not a one-off thing, it's just a continuation. And as I said, whenever we get a little thing and we can't break it, we break it.
Yeah. It seems to me that his son is out and about, big and large. How would she feel about all of what you're doing?
Well, you know my mom, you know she like the goodness and continuation of good growth and good upliftment.
Yes.
Mama is smiling anyway she is now.
On this occasion, the Warlord not only gives material support valued at over $700,000, he also throws in service as a painter on the institution's Labor Day project.
This is something that I wanted to do a long time with Chakapo, the Labor Day project at Jubilee Hospital.
Yes, a very good day, Labor Day, you know. Both KPH and Victoria Jubilee are benefiting from the donations of Bounty Killer.
I must commend you on your painting.
No, I have a little idea about painting. Yeah, man, we used to paint wall, man. Because you know, when you're stuck in, I get to, we used to chop bush, we mix concrete to paint wall. Yeah. We do any little thing as a little suffering youth for get a bread. So it's something where I can't do a little painting.
And speaking of bread, the tour of Europe is very successful, isn't it?
Yeah, it was a successful run.
When comparing this one with previous tours you've done, how do you see this?
It's similar still because, you know, it's nearly 30 years since I'm on the scene, so I got good fan base all over the world. Anywhere dancehall and reggae is known, I'm one of them column in there. So I have a lot of fans in Europe, and then I haven't been there in a while. As I should go there sometime like 2 years ago, and the tour never happened, so there was a lot of disappointment. And then sure, I'm not traveling to the US. People wondering if I can travel to Europe also.
Yes.
So there was a little
so you answered that question.
So I just went there and do a 2-week tour to make them see, say, I'm still interested to come to Europe and I'm okay to travel to Europe. And just refresh the fans. As you see, it was a short run. It wasn't a big thing. It was just reassuring them that I'm good with Europe and I love my fans in Europe and I want to support them and I want to perform for them. So it's a reminder to the world.
But based on Banky's videos, it appears you were having a ball. You're having a party.
Yeah, but you know, we have,
I
enjoy doing what I do. It's not any fake thing like just want to be a star or want to make a money. I love music and I enjoy performing and I love to edify and inform and entertain. And those people, they can't have enough. I do 1 hour and 25 minutes and they still out there wanting more.
Wow.
Yeah, some of the show we go even nearly 2 hours and they just never have enough.
They don't want to.
And you don't have to choose song, you know, sing song. Yes. You don't have to pick out no song, you know, sing song.
So how do you follow up on this? Aren't they calling you back? What's going to happen next?
Well, I'm just going to go and do the work again.
Back next year?
Yeah, I'm going to try to go every year now because that long hiatus that I always have like 3-4 years apart from the places, it's not the best thing to do, especially when you're not putting out albums as fast as you used to do. So staying in the people's face, it's good. So I think I'm going to try to do every year or even the summer, do the summer shows if we don't do tour. But we should be present in Europe.
The Lord is calling you, says Will Marshall.
The Lord is calling me, the Lord always calls me. I'm the one who said, the Lord. Yeah, but it's a good thing to get called for the Lord.
Yeah, so are you answering? Because some are asking, is Killer about to make the step? And I understand there's a song in the making, a gospel song.
No, but I have gospel song. I just sing one for you, the Lord is my salvation.
Okay.
Yeah, but we did that song, the song that Marshall told you about. We actually did it since I came back.
Oh.
Yeah, so it's just enforcing God in these youths,
Yes.
reassuring and reminding the nation that you always have to have God in your heart. And tell you, everybody a brag about all the money, enough of them kill and them gun, and we a brag about our God bad and powerful and him are the mighty one. Me not gonna start about my money and me carry my girl. Right now we in a mood of reinstating God in the dancehall.
Okay.
Make a man know say we are swag with God, you know. A God are the swag right now. If no God no in a year thing, you're not swag. So it's just that me I do, and then it may seem like it's a special call, but we always get called from God. Every time we do things like even this is God coming our heart. We don't have more than a body, but we just have more joy if we see other people joyful. Because some people are alright being themselves and happy, but them not care about the happiness around, and happiness is something we have to spread. And them say to you, much is given, much is expected of. So I don't want to have too much. I want to give some too, because too much no good. Too much and not no good, not even too much wealth. Only too much health I would want, and you can't have too much health. But I don't want too much and nothing. Too much life, would I want that, and you can't have too much life. Too much health, would I want that, and I can't have it. Me don't want too much and nothing else. I just want much to make me happy, and then the rest can share for the rest.
So you're calling on youths to reconnect with Christ, with the church?
Not just youths, Jamaica, we as a nation, the youths, the grown, the whole of folks, all of us. This is what messing up Jamaica. We don't have that love of godliness in our way. That's why we're quick to fight and tear down each other.
Yes.
And then that just destroy the whole, the one love something where we come up with, that one love, each one teach one, get to you, leave the door open for the next one, we know in that again. We want to tear down each other. Even in the music industry, the fans them have a thing, them would quick to make an artist feud with the next artist, and they wouldn't quick to boost our collaboration. Because it's like politics. Like we hate each other. Me and Beanie have a rivalry. We never have politics.
Yes.
We could be in one space, and we could stand and talk to Winford and the same interview.
Yes.
Not on the next shoot. We are talking about the two, we come sit and talk, and we're not the best of friends, and we are rival, but we're not enemies.
Of course.
Nowadays it's like enemy thing. The love of Jamaican people, we are lose it. We don't care about each other again. And I mean we have to be friends like par and talk, but the next Jamaican over there was show care, show respect.
You take a song, Dovey Magnums song, and change a few. It's a sexually explicit song.
And when do we?
And him change a few lyrics.
You name me a baller, and we kill me a ficalo.
And using the same melody and rhythm for a gospel song.
Exactly, but nothing is wrong with that because he's putting it in the right perspective. Because if this melody is so infectious, if we could put the real words of gospel in it, nothing wrong with it. Enough time we take gospel song, y'all let me ride my nature, and split it over so we make hardcore song. So we're wrong if have a gospel artist take a hardcore song and flip it to a gospel song. It's like taking a bad thing, making a good thing, making good out of a bad situation. So I would give that kudos. And then now some Christian would are scared to even listen those words to can flip it. But what is wrong with listening? Or if you don't listen, you don't learn. It don't mean if you listen it, you're influenced by it. And most of them listen bounty to. Only through them up the hypocrite style. They wouldn't want nobody to know. But through that Christian done that song, now them know say, that person listen this type of music. And if you don't listen it, you're not gonna know if it have the word of gospel in it.
Okay.
So you have to listen everything and then you have to choose what you want to use. So I would give that gospel artist a 10.
Wow. Any comment on the Tommy Lee situation?
Well, I can't comment about that. I don't know much about it. One thing I can comment about is the stupid picture that they have circulating around there. Oh, people so wicked, all we know, all the fans them too, you know.
Yeah.
Because them don't know, say, this don't look so really appropriate. If you respect the artist, why don't you even send it around to even show somebody? And then now that's really wrong. From the institution side, that's not supposed to come out.
That's right.
Because that is a holding area, it's not a cell, you know. It's a holding area. So other jailers or prisoners is not allowed there. It's just who coming in, processing, going that area, and then they put you in a cell. So that was before he really got locked in a cell. So that seemed like he's a member of the force who would take that pick. Not saying it is, I'm just saying it seemed, it could be.
Yes.
So I'm just saying that's a disrespect. Like you try to bring down the guy character or something, man.
Yes.
We all know that's how the jailers are in the jail, but we don't need to really show the public. You understand?
And some are questioning the police motive in this whole arrest.
Well,
already.
To the approach, the mass up as we hear on the news and Ray, as you know, is a public figure that you don't have to mass up. You can't approach him. So it does never look good. So let's see the outcome. Hopefully we have a positive one. As we know, we as dancehall artists is targeted. We knew that. So we have to just be twice as careful. So I'm just hoping that everything works out in his favor. As you know, he's having a glorious moment at the time. So we wouldn't really want him to get locked away right now. Because he's riding a little high in his career.
Of course.
So we wish him all the best.
Well, that's a good best to wish him. The warlord wish
Bless
him
up yourself,
all the best.
Sparta. You don't know.
Father, protect me, please.
God in control. Kaboom! White God, mad. Give thanks,
All right, enough respects to the warlord bound to kill all. Keep it up, warlord. Stay with us right here on stage. Still to come, Contraband, Kabaka Pyramids. We'll be back.
Me say me can't breathe in a this a suffocation. The people living in a suffocation.
Reaching more and more screens around the world every week. On stage, so much more than entertainment.
Kabaka Pyramids, a long-awaited Contraband, is just hitting shelves.
Them system is a strain and a mess.
But is already causing quite a stir in the global reggae dancehall space.
Feel like me can't breathe in a this a suffocation.
The Lyrical Pyramid is here to not only chat the project, but to perform live tracks from it.
You got me caught up in the moment.
Kabaka Pyramid, right now, right here on our stage. Mr. Contraband, sir.
Blessed Lord.
That's
Blessed Lord.
another one of your monikers now, boss.
Yeah, you know.
Wow.
With the accurate, yeah, we have the
Congrats, man.
Contraband.
Congrats on this album.
Give thanks.
It's quite an album. I got a chance to listen.
Yes.
I appreciate you inviting us to get a pre-vibe, and it was very, very well received, I saw, and I personally like so much of it. Yes, so we're saying, you know, that there is quite a star out there already. Can you confirm that?
Yeah, man, a nice little buzz, you know, especially with the latest song, the title track, Contraband featuring Junior Gang. You know, it'll go on good in the streets and radio, it'll
It's
pick
a
up.
hit already, isn't it? I would consider,
Well, the people have to declare it, you know, I'm not going to come and say it.
Well,
you know?
I am calling that song, Contraband, a hit.
All right.
And this is the dance for it. Contraband. This is the dance, okay?
Well, that's a Wakanda thing, right?
Okay, so why did it take you so long to do this album?
Well, right now, we never want to do the album until we feel like the platform was ready.
Yes.
You know what I mean? And when Damien linked me and say, oh, when we did Well Done, like 2014, and him say, oh, he would have loved to produce an album for me. Like from them time, I would feel confident for know, so we're going to have the resources and the energy to do it the right way.
Okay.
Enough people put out album and it's like them don't make no mark, them
Yes.
don't leave no impact. So me never want to be one of them artists there. So I know so when my album ready, you know, it I got left an impact and I got tour it and success, you know.
Wow, so what's on it?
Yeah, it's a wide variety of music. I mean, we've been releasing some songs, so obviously Well Done is on it, because that kind of kickstart the whole thing. And then Can't Breathe we released last year, you know, and Borders we released this year, which featuring Stone Boy out of Ghana. And then Caught Up is a song for the ladies we released in a March as well. And then, you know, you have Contraband featuring Gang. We have songs featuring Chronix, Protege, Pressure Bus Pipe, Akon.
Yes.
You know what I mean? And a sister called Natalie Rice from out of Australia as well. So
And
those are the collabs, yeah.
Who are some of the other producers?
So other than Damien, who produced about 5 of the tracks, I produced one myself, Protege produced one, Chronix and Teflon produced one, Natural High produced one, and a couple European producers, Damalistic produced the one with Akon, Irie Vibration produced I'm Just a Man, and Genius produced 3 songs for me, Meaning of Life, Can't Breathe, and Caught Up.
Saying, could you call one of them your favorite? One of these songs?
Probably Meaning of Life still. Between Meaning of Life and I have another one named Lyrics Deity, where I just kind of go hard with lyrics.
Yes.
You know? Yeah, you remember that one?
Yeah. That was a lyrics fest, so to speak.
Yeah. That's just
like
me. That is just, when people hear that, them feel like it's just Kabaka in them natural habitat. But only for big song, you know, like people love the one with Gang, of course, and the one with Chronics, I get enough reaction when people hear it and things. So it's just a joy.
Will listeners know more about you from listening to this album?
Yeah, definitely. There's 1 and 2 personal songs. I'm just a man kind of go personal. Meaning of Life kind of show some of the insight to the way I think about life itself. And, you know, yeah, we have some different kind of expression, you know.
Saying, and how do you plan? How will you market this album?
Yeah, well, I mean, right now, you know, it's all about putting out the music videos and touring, you know, selling merchandise, all of them things. I just launched my website recently, kabakapmusic.com, so people can buy the album, them can buy the shirts and the bracelet, them, you know, I mean, the custom Kabaka Pyramid merch, and get tickets for all the shows. You know, we're definitely touring. We're touring US June to July, and in Europe, July to August, you know.
How would you describe your space? How do you fit into the global dancehall reggae space, Kabaka? And not just you, but also this album.
Well, right now, me is the lyricist.
Yes.
On the conscious side of things.
Yes.
You know, say Kabaka music clean. You can make your children them listen it and them not go hear nothing derogatory. You know what I mean? But it's lyrical. So that's my space. Within, you know, it have that hip-hop flavor, it have that dancehall flavor, as well as roots reggae, you know?
Yeah, but I see you as a poet,
yeah,
a man who's used words in amazing ways to tell stories, to stimulate minds, to provoke thoughts, and so on. The album is what? In the scheme of things, what will it do? How will it change what's there? What impact will it have on the realities out there in our world?
Well, the whole thing is thought-provoking. I feel like the world right now is like humanity. We're at a stage where we're like teenagers, where we just try to explore everything. And it's like everybody want, you know, broke out from all the rules that them parents did give them, and everybody want to try, you know, be free and experiment with all kind of thing. And it's like my music now is like that moral compass for show you where the foundation is to stay balanced with nature and how nature intend things.
Okay.
You know what I mean? And we are look for shift up the way how the world have an unbalanced thing in terms of poor and rich and all them things. So my music a break down why that actually happened, so that people can start to make the change mentally, start the revolution from the mind. That's why we say contraband. It's like, we feel like contraband is something where the powers that be don't want the people to have. And it's so we pre the music. Because them know say the music revolutionary. Them know say it going to open the minds of the people. So it's like we are push that contraband. You know?
And yeah, let's talk about contraband, because it got me the first time, Reggie. And I'm happy that I'm a simple guy who would just listen to music, and if it gets me, I give it.
Natural.
And I think that most
no
people...
bias thing.
It seems like most people... It seems like most people are on my page where that's concerned. We're not technical about music. We listen, and something gets us, and we respond to it positively. So but this, what is it saying? Because I interpret, what is it saying?
The contraband song.
Contraband, the song, yes.
I mean, we are talking about a play on the word contraband, but at the end of the day, when you listen to the end of the song, like you are talking about herb, we are talking about, you know, police. Yes. You know what I mean? I look for arrest the youth them for herb and all them things there. But at the same time, when you listen to the end of the song, by the time the little lawyer part come in, you realize it's the music of the contraband.
Yes.
You know what I mean? So when people see the video, them are gonna get to really understand what the whole meds behind the song is. But it's a humorous song at the same time.
Oh yes, it is.
But just like Well Done on my music, you always have a little humorous side to it, you know?
It is a feel-good song.
Yeah.
And no one will go wrong with a feel-good song.
Feel-good song, for sure. I mean, need more of them there too, because people always say Kabaka thing just too deep and too heavy. You know, race. So have one and two of them songs there, you know? Like Caught Up for the Ladies, them is just a different side of me too. So, you know? But before we leave though, you know, Winfred, I want to give you an official copy of the album.
Nice.
You know? This is the official, physical contraband.
Nice. Thank you, sir. Contraband. Yeah.
I did do dance on them. Oh, I see the dance. Yeah.
You better put that dance in the video, Reggie, because you hear me. That's my dance for it. Contraband.
Accurate.
Okay. All right, so Reggie, what's left now is to give you the stage to perform some tracks for us.
Ready.
So I'm going to take on myself and just give it to you, Asa. Blessed love. And so we have an audience to take it in. Give yourself a round of applause. We leave the stage now to Kabaka Pyramids.
Them system is a strain and a mess. We feel it like a pain in my chest. The people need a rest. Feel like I can't breathe in a this suffocation. The people living in a suffocation. I can't breathe. I can't breathe. When the youth can't write and can't read, many can't spell better than them of we under. You can't tell the man different from woman. And the people them as well. The food that give we cancer. How long we a tell them about the benefits of ganja? Them not like the smell, so we not get no sponsor. Rum and cigarette company them running rampant. No money now flow. The ghetto gets so stagnant. You have to be strong like Junior Gang flag man. I can't breathe in a this suffocation. The people living in a suffocation. I can't breathe. My feel claustrophobic. Up in a system where no economic growth is. I can't breathe in a this suffocation. The people living in a suffocation. I can't breathe. I can't breathe. When the youth can't write and can't read. In the depths of this mental pollution, them want we take a dive. Living in destitution, but still we are survive. In spite of persecution, we humble as a child. Cause this revolution is of a different kind. We have a different mind, I breathe some different signs. Living in a different time. I can feel the frequencies changing around me. On stage, anxiety around me. I can't breathe in a this suffocation. The people living in a suffocation. I can't breathe, my feel claustrophobic. Up in a system where no economic growth is. I can't breathe in a this suffocation. The people living in a suffocation. I can't breathe, I can't breathe. When the youths can't write and can't read. Aye, a long time the Rasta man a want them fill out the bloody meat and take it to the farm. Them no what just disease them a put in on the corn and the damn soya bean. Tumor start farm and the youth them on the future. Yeah, police a remand them. Tell Queen Elizabeth give we what we demand. Repatriation chant to the motherland Africa. We know our resort we go harm them. But can't breathe in a this suffocation. The people living in a singing. I can't breathe. I feel claustrophobic. Up in a system where no onstage feel like I can't breathe. In a this suffocation. Sure. The people living in a suffocation. I can't breathe. I can't breathe. When the youth can't write and can't read. Whoa, no, no, no. Rescue Bank, the Rasta man is chanting now. Deny a biggie of his own. Babylon is burning down, yeah. Oh gosh, oh gosh. Babylon's burning down. Accurate. Sure. No, 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 no. Stand, no, 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 no. Hey, each human being deserves a place to call their own. So many have to journey far from home. Little children in the darkness all alone, seeking freedom. It's about time we break those borders down. There's too much segregation. We're all a part of one nation, yeah. We need to break those borders down. There's too much separation. We're all one in creation, yeah. On stage, how do you feel when you see those hungry faces? People of all ages locked up in our cages, without a home, much less salaries and wages, traveling for days in the desert to escape it, only to get denied by the ones that should have rectified. I know the people get desensitized to the refugees, them when you identify, yeah. We deserve a place to call our own.
So many have to journey far from home. Little children in the darkness all alone, seeking freedom. It's about time we break those borders down. There's too much segregation. We're all a part of one nation, yeah. We need to break those borders down. There's too much separation. We're all one in creation, yeah. I would say much love to my brother Stone Boy out of Ghana, you know. Onstage, how you feeling? After them selfish decision, we are the one who suffer most. Political violence turn the whole of we to ghosts. The war and starvation, knife and hang up in the throat. Refugees overpopulation becomes the antidote. We deserve the earth as a home, life is worth a living. Mr. World Power, please break all the borders down for the future children. Stone Boy and Kabaka say, we deserve a place to call our own. So many have to journey far from home. Little children in the darkness all alone, seeking freedom. It's about time we break those borders down. There's too much segregation. We're all a part of one nation, yeah. We need to break those borders down. There's too much separation. We're all one in creation, yeah. What do you feel when you see those people starving, digging through the garbage while they live in lavish? What if life was a school without no classes, learning from each other with no teachers and no bosses? Yet the system gets intensified, and now the city's getting gentrified. Poor people existence denied, but the Rasta man come here so to testify, yeah. We deserve a place to call our own. So many have to journey far from home. Little children in the darkness all alone, seeking freedom. It's about time we break those borders down. There's too much segregation. We're all a part of one nation. On stage, we need to break those borders down. There's too much separation. We're all one in creation. Onstage ladies, make some noise for me now, please. You got me caught up. Onstage ladies, I wanna know what it feels to be loved by someone like you. I've been all around and I've seen many girls, but you got me caught up in the moment. Before I met you, my heart was frozen. Man, I see a shooter like the Rosen. Many were called, but you were chosen. You have a style where me like and a body where me love, and your light just a shine like the stars up above. Them come a hype, you them a grudge, cause your skin so smooth it not got not as much. Buy you on things that you not take no talk, and no guy can't match what you got in your ball. That no compare to the love in your heart. You make me all alone, I'm caught up in the moment. Before I met you, my heart was frozen. Man, I see a shooter like the Rosen. Many were called, but you were chosen. You were chosen, yeah. I mean, I really think you know that's what you do to me. It's like it's stuck in my mind and this is new to me. I know my friend, them just a tell me them not used to this. Me not love it if you could have bear my youth for me. No fake this, no fake that you stay true to me. So when you wake up in the morning, you're still new to me. And then you're ready to go give me what is due to me. You got me caught up in the moment. Before I met you, my heart was frozen. Sing it up. Man, I see a shooter like the Rosen. Come on. Many were called, but you were chosen. I know some feel like rap for my Jamaican ladies. Watch out. You got me caught up, feeling like I'm starstruck, baby. Looking in your eyes got me hypnotized, maybe. The look you gave me on the dance floor changed me. Now my palms all sweaty and my hands all shaky. Yep, I call this living in the moment. Stars of a land, I'ma listen to the omen. I'm having visions of you holding me, so can you know this please? You got me caught up in the moment. Before I met you, my heart was frozen. Man, I straight shooter like the Rosen. Many were called, but you were chosen. You were chosen, yeah. You got me caught up on same things. I wanna know what it feels to be loved by someone like you. Been all around and I've seen many girls, yeah.
Yes, sir. Thank you so much.
Yeah, man, it's a joy.
So good to have you on our stage.
Give thanks.
I'm yet to hear my song, though.
I'm going to drop a little piece of it.
You're going to touch it?
Yeah.
I know you haven't rehearsed it,
no,
but you can still touch it.
Yeah,
all right,
two gang not there, but we have to represent same way.
Big up, gang, big up.
Every time.
Next time you
Gangzilla.
should come, Gangzilla. All right, so that's our show for this week. Winfred Williams, on behalf of all of us, thanking you for joining us. Do join us again next week for more excitement right here on our stage, and leaving you with a little more of Kabaka Contraband.
Yeah, first never perform this thing. Baby rockers, you ready? Contraband, is it the master plan? Contraband, it's taking up the farmer's land. Contraband, how it pass the border scan. Contraband, I end up in your data and contraband. Now what's in that recipe? Contraband, that's giving me distress relief. Contraband, it sell more than rice and peas. Contraband, feels so damn good to me. Now this dirty dog sniffing me. Pray to God didn't leave a one split on me. If he found one that surely move swift on me. Family and friends would surely be missing me. Meanwhile, gang is having that epiphany. I'm being searched by a squad named Tiffany. The way she gird me, my something get stiff on me. Still my slide through smooth like the chiffon day. As they're done searching the pyramid, they turn their attention to the grabby kid. Dealing with the Rasta like an invalid. Demonstrating how Babylon wicked. And where them ask for illegal substance, if these things were packaging, El Chapoting, shipping and the handling. These accusations are damaging. Them say them caught reggae artists trafficking what? Contraband. Is it the master plan? Contraband. It's taking up the fun. Come on. Contraband. How it pass the borders, yeah. Contraband. I end up in your data and contraband. Now what's in that recipe? Contraband. That's giving me distress relief. Contraband. It sell more than rice and peas. Contraband. Big up Gangzilla.